Got an A on the group project. I feel great.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the inaugural episode of The Nut Take. My name is Jack Nutter, and I'm with,
Alex Mages.
and we're here to just talk some ball. This is going to be something we just run twice a week, bi-weekly, weekly, whenever we find time to. NBA season starts tomorrow, so it's a perfect time to get into some ball.
Yeah, we're
See
both
what he
excited.
knows, see what
Yeah.
I know, see what's going on. It's gonna be a good year. I'm really excited. I think
Yeah.
I don't think the offseason was as crazy as I wanted it to be or as we anticipated.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of moving pieces, a lot of progression. I think it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. I still
Um,
think there's a lot of changes, especially veteran players, but we'll see how injuries play out throughout the year and all of that stuff.
yeah.
So,
Man, you hear the stuff Giannis be saying? He
oh,
wants out,
yeah.
bro. He wants out, bro.
Yeah. I know,
There
but
was a
they got him both of his brothers, so
bro. But shoot, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
it's for moral support.
Yeah,
It's like
man,
Jokic's brothers on
that's
the sideline.
bro. That's crazy that they both are on rosters and Malik Beasley is not on a roster after being
Malik
nearly
Beasley
the three.
didn't Malik Beasley just get signed?
Did he?
He just got signed today
No, he did not.
to a 1-year
Oh,
deal.
no, there's no
To a
way.
1 year. Yeah, he did to a 1-year deal to somewhere.
Now you're making me shoot. There's no way I didn't know this. Bro, if you're lying to me, I'm gonna be upset.
Bro, I swear, maybe what I saw was fake.
Nah, you're lying to me. All right, we're moving on. All right, so today's episode, first episode, season starts tomorrow. We're gonna do over-unders of every team's win total. We're gonna go at a pretty quick pace, just try and get through every team, say what we think. I can feel the temperature on every team. And then as the season goes by, we can kind of reference this and see what it is. Anything you want to get off top? Any crazy hot takes or thoughts before we get into this?
No, not necessarily. I literally thought I saw Malik Beasley getting signed today. It
Bro.
was probably someone else.
Nah, Christian Brown, Dyson Daniels, and then just extensions. Dyson Daniels and Christian Brown on the same contract.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of teams are finalizing.
Who's a better player? Who's a better player?
I mean, Christian Brown has, that defensive tenacity,
yeah, but Dyson Daniels had the league in steals, my guy.
Yeah,
steals.
But
deflections.
I don't know.
He also can't shoot the ball though.
Yeah. Yeah, Christian Brown's definitely more of a two-way player, but Dyson Daniels better at defense.
Locking up hard in the playoffs. Anyway, segue to the first over-under. We got the Atlanta Hawks. Last year they were 40 and 42. Win total this year is at 47.5. How are we feeling?
I don't know how to feel about it. It's also I feel like
they brought in your guy. They brought in
they brought in Kristaps. They brought in Kristaps. It's I don't know how to feel about it. He's he was injured a lot with the Celtics. He didn't really he provided value here and there, but he wasn't like a super key piece still to them. Like he was an X factor in some games, but if he can stay healthy, I think he's definitely a big X factor for the Hawks. I think it puts pressure off of Trae Young and other stars on that team. So, but
it's a big if. This is a big year for Trae Young because aside from them making the Eastern Conference Finals that 1 year, they really haven't done too much. And this is the first year that I feel like they've really built a team around him.
Yeah,
like he's got Jalen Johnson developing. He's got Reece O'Shea.
Yeah, I think Reece O'Shea should have a better year. I think he just had kind of a slump that first year. He wasn't bad, but
he's a rookie.
I think
it's a rookie thing,
he'll get better, and I think he'll definitely develop more to play into that NBA style and grow with his teammates because they're keeping a lot of the same team. I mean, they added a lot of new pieces, but they still got Young, Daniels, Johnson, so Okongwu, so but anyway, over under
47.5.
Shoot, I feel like they're just gonna be I feel like they might just be just under that. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna finish with 45, 46 wins. So I'm gonna take the under on them to start the season.
I'm going over. I think that's the easiest over. One of the easiest overs we'll have.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The East sucks this year. I mean, if you
Yeah,
look
the
at
East
it,
is
like
bad. Yeah.
we'll get into it, but like they get to play the Wizards twice. They get to play
Yeah.
like the Nets are going to be horrible. Like we'll get into those teams, but I just think the East is so bad. I just look at them as being like, I mean, this is the
One of the
most
top
open it's
teams.
been. Yeah, with all the
Yeah.
injuries they have. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's very true.
All right, now, now to your team. I
Yeah,
know
the
I let you talk
Celtics.
that time, but I'm gonna let you. I want to hear where you're at. I want to hear like how you feel.
I mean, so their over-under is 41. Or 41 and a half. They finished the season with 60 plus wins last year. Obviously, they had their whole starting five for most of the year. Playoffs were looking hopeful, but injuries kind of got the best of them, and they just weren't able to compete with the depth of other teams and just, the starting five to perform how it should have. They still have a lot of key pieces, and I think the front court depth is just going to be an issue with with just Kada and other just not very developed
Not
pieces.
starter quality bigs.
Yeah, not starter quality. I wonder to see what we're going to do with Anthony Simons.
Have you watched any of
Especially
the preseason of the
I did a little
Celtics?
bit. He seems like a hot
Bro,
cold shooter.
him
Just
and
like
him and Pritchard are just chucking, bro. They cannot
yeah,
hit a
yeah,
shot. Derek
yeah. I
White has
mean,
looked good. Jalen Brown has looked
yeah.
good, but
I mean, Simons had one game where he was 6 for 7 from three, but other than that, he hasn't been shooting great. I wonder what Missoula is going to change if he changes anything. If the tactic's going to stay the same, just good defense and chuck up 53s a game. So, anyway,
what are you
let's
going?
hear your take and your over under.
This is a really tough team for me because of the two Achilles teams in the East, the Pacers and the Celtics. I'm definitely higher on the Celtics. Just I mean, you got Missoula. Jalen Brown is Jalen Brown. Derek White is one of my favorite players in the league. He's Derek
Uh,
White.
yeah,
But you're right, man. Like I, I I guess there's not really any. I mean, Joel Embiid if he's healthy, but like there's no crazy dominant bigs that you have to really face aside from the two big teams in the Knicks and the Cavs. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, I think I would probably have to go over. Just because I think 41 and a half. I think they win that many games. I don't, unless I think if they start the season off terribly, and like who knows if they start off good and Tatum tries to come back, then they could blow this out of the water.
yeah.
But I mean, for
I think
their
with
sake,
Missoula, with Missoula, they're bound to get at least a .500 record, which is 41 and 41. So, I think they'll win a couple games over that at the minimum. So I'll take the over on that as well.
yeah, I'm trying to. They have their own first round pick, so I mean, if they start off terribly, do they just blow it up? Like, no, I mean, because you could get. I've seen a lot of trades for Derek White, and they could get a haul from Derek White,
Oh yeah, I mean
and then you
his
have
value is as high as it's ever going
exactly
to be.
any
And
like
honestly,
contending team would want him.
yeah, I mean without Tatum too, like his value might even get higher after this year. So
Yeah, and
might
then
just have to
Tatum
keep him.
comes back, and then you have maybe young pieces and future picks. Like you're already paying Jalen Brown. You're not moving
Well,
him. Yeah, so
paying Tatum and
um,
Brown are half our cap. So
yeah. Oh snap. Um. Yeah, I'll stick with that over. That's tough, but I'll stick with the over. Next one, Brooklyn Nets, 19 and a
oh my
half.
God, what
I
random
19 and a
team?
half is low. It's a extremely low win total, and I think they go under it. I don't see them winning 20 games, dude. Like unless Michael
I
Porter
mean,
Jr. is really this like 26 and a half point scorer, then I
yeah.
don't see I
Yeah.
mean,
I just think it's going to be the same thing as last year. Like this team's just like they're just going to have no chemistry. Like unless the coach can really, bring it together, but
yeah,
like I
Jordy
mean, they just got
Fernandez.
yeah, they have a bunch of rookies. I mean, Ben
But
Sharoff,
did I tell
Igor
you I went to the
Demon, like,
draft?
yeah,
I
you
went
did
to
go
the
to that.
draft.
Yeah, you told me, yeah.
No way in my mind did I think they're gonna take 5 rookies in the first round. And it
I
was in
know,
Brooklyn
crazy.
too. It was in
Yeah,
Brooklyn. Them poor
yeah,
fans.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. I'm
yeah,
excited to I hope Danny Wolf pans out of Michigan,
yeah,
the
yeah,
big man.
yeah, yeah.
And
I'm
Igor
excited to see
Demons look good.
Cam Thomas versus Michael Porter, who will pass the ball less.
In the preseason, it's been Cam Thomas has been playmaking. Not that that's going to translate because
Yeah, yeah.
he took his
Especially,
qualifying offer, so he needs to
yeah,
show out.
yeah. Especially if the team's doing bad, I feel like he likes to just show out. So,
Yeah.
play his own game.
Over
But yeah,
under.
I think I'll agree with you on that one. I think I'll take the under. I'm just not
Under.
high on this team. I like some of the individual players, but I just think together as a team, they're not going to beat a lot of other teams.
Yeah. All right. Man, these like the East is just not good. Like I don't like the Charlotte Hornets 27.5. What do you think?
Yeah, they're um I don't know, like if it's dependent upon healthiness for them. And obviously that's for every team. I mean, LaMelo Ball is an insane playmaker. I mean, he's, really good on offense and he, makes the game flow. If you have him on the court, then I feel like any game is, winnable, but obviously their depth just kind of lacks. And Constantinople has been fine in preseason, but compared to like the top 10 picks, he's been kind of one of the iffier ones
Yeah, he ain't been
for
shooting
how
the
high
ball
he
like
went.
crazy. And
Yeah,
that's what he
so
needs to do.
yeah.
But my
Yeah, the shooting
boy,
on this, yeah.
Ryan Kalkbrenner, starter?
I know this is who I wish
Starter?
the Celtics took
Yeah.
instead of Hugo Gonzalez. I mean, Hugo Gonzalez has the potential to be a great player, but I think just like European game is very different from NBA and
They
Ryan
should have took
Kalkbrenner.
Kalkbrenner.
Yeah, he
They
would have been a
really
much
should have
better.
took
Yeah,
him.
and they have Shireman already. You just got that automatic chemistry, but
Exactly. Except that.
Brad Stevens is Brad Stevens, so you got to trust the process. He's good. He's good like that.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know how to feel either. Um, I, I want to take the over, but if Brandon Miller or LaMelo Ball goes down, which to be honest is not unlikely, I don't see
Yeah.
this team. I see this team being. I mean, they won 19 games last
Yeah.
year. Like
Yeah, they won 19 games last year. LaMelo Ball was out for a good majority of the
Brandon
second half
Miller
of the season,
Brandon
and
Miller was
Brandon Miller
out.
missed some time. Um, but I'm just surprised their win total is as high as it is because they haven't added anyone really. I mean, they got Sexton. I wonder if he's going to start or not, but probably not. He's probably going to be back up
No,
to
he'll
LaMelo.
be there. Yeah,
Yeah, he'll be their second option. So I gives but also Sexton like really just like didn't prove much at the Jazz either.
yeah,
I didn't love him there, so I'm gonna take the under on this team too. I think their over under is just set a little bit too high
yeah.
for what they have. I'm surprised about
I
that.
hate to agree with you, but I see them being.
Oh, you hate
And
to agree with me.
I do because I want to go different, but I think it's like a 25-24 wins, um, which is weird because the East sucks, but that's just kind of how I see it.
Yeah.
But all right, now I'm drinking the Kool-Aid on this next team. You know that? My boy Modest Buzelis, the
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls. Give me the over on 33.5. I mean,
Uh,
they won 39 games last year. I don't
yeah,
see how they
I
get worse. This team doesn't. They really should have tanked a while ago, but they've always just been mediocre. So, I don't see this
yeah.
team getting worse. I think Modest progresses. I like Kobe White. Um,
hmm
I like Vooch.
How long is Kobe White out for? Is he injured?
I don't think so. They've been talking about like blowing this team up for like the Lakers could go for Vooch. Barring a
hmm
crazy trade, I think this team is a good team. I might be crazy to say that they missed the play-in and are like the 6th seed, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Like
Yeah.
I would honestly take this team over the Pacers. Like I like this team.
Yeah. Yeah, they have, they have the shooting. They brought in Herder, Patrick Williams, he's I don't know. He's just been like he had that potential when they drafted him, but they kind of just didn't develop him right. And I this team is so iffy to me. Like I want Booz to succeed. Obviously, we're of the same nationality. I want him to do good,
I did not know
but
that.
I just
Didn't he grow up in
yeah,
Chicago too?
we
He grew up in Chicago.
me and him played for the same AAU team growing up.
What? Wait, really?
Yes. My fun fact, but my dad was his first coach growing up.
That's
And then my dad
crazy.
coached me for the rest of me growing up. He was one grade below me,
Yeah,
but
that's
he was
nuts.
never, it was crazy. He was never good at basketball. He was always like one of he wasn't super tall, obviously, as like a kid, but he had a huge growth spurt in high school, like 10th, 11th grade. He had a huge growth spurt. He was, he's just started balling more. And then he just, his dad also has a lot of connections. His dad was um, he was the head PT for um, the Lithuanian national basketball team for like 15, 20 years. So, he
Oh,
has the connections. So
yeah.
he had a lot of good opportunity to have good performances, and he just became an athletic beast. And he didn't go to college. He went to Ignite,
Yeah.
and
Dang. So he
I mean, he
wasn't
didn't.
good when he was young, and then but he was good enough to make it
Yeah,
to the Ignite.
but he just like got a growth spurt and became insane. I mean, he's just an insane
Mm.
athlete.
Yeah, he is.
He's
He
just like
is.
that, and he's improved in his
Yeah.
shot making and his
If he
playmaking
can
and
get a
his
good
defensive
jumper, he'll be
ability.
so good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think he just needs to add some weight on him, and he'll definitely be a really good playmaker. With this team, just Billy Donovan scares me also. I feel like if he just
They
it
extended
just
him. They just recently
yeah,
extended him, which blew my
I
mind,
know.
but
It also like I just feel like if this team doesn't start well and they blow it up, um 33.5 is so low,
go under.
and
Disagree.
the the East is so bad.
Hate
Obviously,
on your
like at
bro.
the end, I want to come back to everything like really quickly just to make sure I have like seven of each
Yeah.
over and under because I don't want to like hit under on every East team and over on every West team. Um, because that also wouldn't make sense, would it? If you hit
I
every under
mean,
on every East team,
it could. It could. It
unless
could.
every West team won every game against the East, which
Exactly. It could.
I mean, what was the
I'm
percentage
trying to
last
keep
year?
that
Had to
in
have been
mind.
high. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Um,
I think the Thunder lost like one game to the
one game.
East.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it
yeah,
was like
they
one
did.
game to the Cavs or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, for now, Josh Giddey has looked as like a promising superstar. I mean, I'll take the under
Well,
for now, just
that's
to disagree with
exactly.
you.
I think it's the perfect place for Modest to develop because he has
Yeah,
like I mean, unless you say Kobe White, no one's really taking the ball out of his hands.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's able to kind of to put that pill. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
You want to go
yeah, give me
under?
the under for now. Yeah, give me the under for now. Also, I fucking don't like Nikola Vucevic. He should be out of the NBA.
Big
He's so ass.
Vuk. Well, no,
He's
he's not
so
that
ass.
bad.
He's so ass. He
He's
performed
better
so
than like
badly.
DeAndre Ayton.
He performed so bad in Eurobasket. He doesn't shoot well anymore. I mean, some games he does, but and also he just like, he ball hogs. Like, with players like Buzalis and Desanmu and Kobe White, like, just pass them the ball, man. Just play your role, but he just chucks up 10 threes a game. So,
Yeah,
but we'll see. Hopefully he gets coached correctly. So,
yeah.
but
All
I'll
right,
take the under
moving
for now.
on.
Moving on.
57. So okay, I don't like this team this year, but I think this number is just incredibly low. 57.5 for the Cavs. I think that's an easy over. I mean, but they won 64 games last year.
Yeah.
But they
How
also
long is
started
Darius?
15-0.
Yeah. How long is Darius Garland out for to start
Oh,
the
it's
season?
no idea. No idea. Yeah.
He's
My
returned in
my big thing is
November.
he is 10 to
So that's
15
why,
games.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
about
that's the thing
November.
though too is like that boy Mobley.
Mm,
He can cook now. Like
yeah.
I think Evan Mobley is I think he's the best player on that team. I think that'll show towards the end of the year. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's no discredit to Donovan Mitchell, but I just think that DPLY with he could shoot, he can like yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, him and Allen are just such a great combo, and I mean, they're insane on the boards. And DeAndre Hunter is a great addition to their team as well. And obviously Mitchell is Mitchell. Lonzo Ball is, also a super great player. I
Lonzo
mean,
Ball is, yeah,
he's had a very, very bad history, of injuries and very unfortunate for him with his knees. But hopefully he can perform. And, I think if he does, and I think if he takes that good, a good, if he's a good placeholder for Darius Garland, I think that, and they keep their shooting up. Their shooting was insane last year. I mean, they had, they shot so well from three. And if they keep that up, then I'm taking the easy over on this one as well because, their team hasn't changed much and they're just going to get more chemistry and they're just going to get better.
exactly. I agree. I think I am curious to see Lonzo because he doesn't really play make anymore. He's kind of just a shooter now, ever since the
Yeah.
injuries. But I definitely don't think he fills the role, because I think Ty Jerome was really
hmm
good for this team.
Yeah. He was really
Um,
good off the bench.
but I definitely think they lost depth, but purely off the back of Evan Mobley. Yeah, I would have to take that over.
Yeah.
Moving on to a Western Conference team. Should we stick with should we do all the East teams first?
Yeah, we can do that. We can skip around and then come back.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next East team, we have the Detroit Pistons, 45.5. This was a fun team to watch last year. Came out of
Yeah, this
nowhere.
was a fun team. Yeah, I like Cunningham a lot. He's developed a lot as a player. I like Thompson. He's people say he's the worst of the two brothers, but I think he just got thrown into a worse situation.
He's the better
But I
defender.
think,
He doesn't
yeah,
have nearly the offensive back, but I mean,
exactly.
people are
But
always
people
going to look
think,
back at Curry
yeah,
or Brunson like cooking him that one time, but no,
yeah,
he's legit.
yeah, he is. He is very legit. I do like him in this team, and Jalen Duren's a fun center to watch. He's just kind of feisty, and Isaiah Stewart is hilarious,
Bro, but
obviously.
did you see about Jaden Ivey? He's gonna miss more time.
Oh, he is? Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
is
he's gonna
injured.
be out
Um,
he was out for so long last year too, and that sucks because this is kind of the point where you need to now that Cade has emerged, you have to kind of figure out who am I keeping? Like, is this the backcourt? Are we gonna stick with Cade and Jaden, or are we trading him to
yeah,
get other pieces?
hmm
Yeah, he had
yeah,
surgery, 4-week recovery. Out for 4 weeks,
yeah,
out for a month.
yeah. They added some shooting to this team with Duncan Robinson. Robinson's such an interesting player because if he doesn't shoot well, he
He's a
is not,
liability.
he's a liability. Um,
Come on, Duncan Robinson, right?
yeah, but overall, I mean, for the Detroit Pistons, I think their win total is so similar to last year and they have such a similar team. They're losing Malik Beasley. They're bringing in Duncan Robinson. I mean, they're going to be just around that total again. I want to say that, Kate
It's a tough
Cunningham and
one.
then Tobias Harris has also done really well on their team. The East is weak. I want to say they just hit over on that. Maybe they get 46 wins this year. Maybe they just improve a little bit. Maybe Kate
Yeah,
Cunningham can really show he's a star.
yeah, I agree. I think that uh I don't know if you heard me say they lost Malik Beasley, Schroeder, and Hardaway, which
hmm
which sucks. I think Malik Beasley was arguably the second best player on this team for stretches last year. Um,
Yeah,
which sucks for them because I think Duncan Robinson is shooting, but I don't think he replaces him. But I'm also I mean, like you said, I like Jalen Duren, and I'm banking on like Cade took a step. I think he's going to take another step, and I think that is enough for him to lead this team to the over and the weekend East. Yeah.
yeah.
Um. Okay. So let's go back. I have one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. I have 5 overs. You have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're 3-4. I'm 5-2. So I need to start going under. You need to start going. But next team, Indiana Pacers. I'll go for this. So it's 50 wins, and then was their record last year. 36.5 is the win total. I think this is going to show how valuable Tyrese really was. I'm rooting for Andrew Nembhard. I like him as a player. I like his brother even more, but I like him. But I don't think this team wins. I think they're going to be bad. I think they miss the playoffs. That's a hot take, but I don't think this team is going to be good.
Is Halliburton out for the whole year?
Yeah.
I mean,
And
he,
of all the dudes that like tore their Achilles, he's like, I think the least recovered. So, granted it happened last, but yeah, I don't think a lot of people will take the under because I think 36.5 is a crazy low number, but I think Tyrese was everything to that team, and I think they go under without him. What you think?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that for like the most part. I think Tyrese Halliburton is a big piece for them. Obviously, he does a lot for them, and he was underrated for a lot of the time. People just thought he was a bad shooter, but he proved that obviously was wrong, and he had that big slump after his hamstring injury. But he came back strong in the playoffs, and he really showed that he's a really clutch guy, clutch shooter. He's great in those close games. Like, I think their close games are really what's gonna like. I think because
Propel
they have a
them.
lot of they have a lot of tenacity on their team. They got guys like Nemhard and
Neesmith.
Neesmith. They want to win, but when it comes
Yeah.
to those close games without Halliburton, it's gonna be hard to pull away or win those. I think I'll have to agree with you on that one. I think it's just gonna be hard, and I'm pretty sure TJ McConnell's injured as well, so I'm pretty sure the depth on this team is just gonna lack.
I don't know. They got Jarris Walker, Johnny Furphy been dunking on people.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam's also a winner, so
Yeah,
you know.
he is. I know that's the one part where it's, but
They did lose Miles Turner as well.
yeah, that's something I don't know how I didn't say it, but yeah, I mean, hey, but they replaced him with the white Miles Turner,
Yes.
J
Yeah.
Huff. Um,
Yeah.
this next one's easy. I mean, I have nothing really to say about the Miami Heat. They won 37 games last year. It's at 38.5. Tyler Hero is gonna miss at least a month, probably more. I don't like this team. I would go under. I think that's easy for me. I like Bam. I want Bam to. I feel like Bam hasn't. He's just been okay the past couple of years. Like he was so good in that finals run in 2023, and then he's just kind of not really done much. So they
Yeah.
have a full year without Jimmy Butler. I think they take a step back.
Yeah. I totally agree with you on that one. I think this is a very easy team to assess. Their biggest addition is Norman Powell.
Which
I
and
mean,
Peasy, he might. Yeah, I mean, but I
he's
still
always
don't.
wanted. I feel like he's always wanted to be in more of that star role on the Clippers. He always showed those flashes, but obviously the veteran talent on that team always kind of had those big games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
I
good
really
last year though. He was a
I like
fringe all star.
yeah. I need to look at what teams I'm going over under in the East.
You are.
I really just wonder how this team is gonna
You're
gel
only
together. They
over on
have
2 teams so far. You're just a hater, bro.
yeah.
Actually,
I
you're over
mean,
on 3.
I really like the young talent on this team. I love Khalil Ware. I like Jonas. Pell Larson is, he's a two-way player for now, I believe, but
Yeah.
he did well in Eurobasket for Sweden. Jamie Vass has Jamie Jaquez
Jaime.
obviously is
Jaime Jaquez.
Jaime Jaque. I don't know how to say his
He
name,
needs
but
to get his stuff together. He was a good rookie, but he didn't do nothing
yeah,
last year.
yeah. I mean, Jovic will keep developing. Hopefully, he gets more play time this year.
Hopefully. They paid
I'll
him.
stick with I'll stick with the under for right now for this
Sounds
team.
good. Yeah. No, Kasparis has looked good. He's been a fun watch.
Yeah, their team is just so young, like minus like, and they just have a weird like chemistry. But honestly, you can never doubt Eric Spoelstra. So
Bucks. Not even the Bucks. This is just Giannis.
yes, the Giannis team.
The
Giannis
Giannis
plus his brothers on the bench.
the
Um,
Antetokounmpos.
yeah, their over-unders at 43.5 for this year. They
Yeah.
finished last season at 48 and 34, underperformed in the playoffs. Injuries and some minor injuries to Giannis kind of helped with that, and obviously Damian Lillard with the torn Achilles was a big factor. What do you think
Yeah.
about this team?
I think this is the one where I'm in the middle and I just have to go under because I've gone over so much. I think I saw a thing. There's a creator I follow, Kenny Beecham, and he compared it or showed it's kind of like that 20. Oh, now I forget. It's like the 2009 LeBron year when he was like just on a horrible Cavs team, and he took them like to the finals because like it's Giannis's world. Like he can go crazy. Like I think he's gonna average more than 30. I think he might average some crazy numbers.
Yeah,
But the only team the only way that I see this team being like a top 6 seed is if Giannis is top 2 in MVP. Like he has to just explode. I mean, he's got Miles Turner in the front court with him, but otherwise, like I like Ryan Rollins. I think it'd be cool if he developed. But they really need to like scheme up like trade like Kuzma and a first for like Colin Sexton or like a point guard, just like someone that you trust with the ball. Because like as much as we joke that it's just Giannis, like I like Gary Trent Jr. He could shoot. They just paid AJ Green. He can shoot. Like they have shooters around Giannis. You just can't always have Giannis bring the ball up, and they just kind of need a play initiator. But I mean, I go under.
Yeah. So like everything you said, like Giannis is gonna have to be a big piece for that. Just to know, so like their big losses are Damian Lillard, obviously, and Brook Lopez left in free agency as well.
Yep.
But they got Miles Turner, so that's kind of like I don't know if that's a plus or a minus.
I think it's plus. I think he's a better Brook Lopez.
Yeah, I think he's just a little bit better at Brook Lopez, and Brook Lopez is. I wonder what their age comparison is, but Miles Turner just seems like he's
Brook is old. I think Brook is like 36,
Brook
and
has to be
Turner's
old.
like 31-ish around there.
So Turner's got a little bit of that age and athletic ability on him, so I do think it's a plus. This one, I am gonna take the over on this team, though. I think they'll gel together. And Kevin Porter obviously is like a big question mark. He's had his troubles off the court, obviously. And Doc Rivers also, he's a very hated coach. Just people don't think he's good. Obviously, his bad playoff record and all of that. But I think Giannis does carry this team, like you said. I think he has shooters around him. And obviously with Miles Turner now too, I think he can space the floor even better than Brook Lopez. So, and Kuzma, I mean, they still are retaining Portis, and Kuzma had a really bad time there last year, but I think he improves, and I think he hopefully becomes a little bit of his former self, and I just do think this team goes over that 43.5 win total. They hit similar to last year.
Yeah, well, there's nowhere he can go up. He can't go down because he's pretty much at
Yes.
Yeah. That's definitely the toughest one for me. I'm strictly going off of that because I have too many overs. But I think that team definitely can win 43.5 games. Next one, I'm going over on the Knicks. I don't see them. I mean, they won. Oh man,
53.5.
Yeah, that's tough.
They won 51. I think the coaching change is the biggest thing of their offseason.
I take that back. I'm going over on the Bucks. I'm gonna go under on the
over
Knicks.
on the Bucks.
Yeah,
okay.
Because I think the coaching change, while it's better for them, I don't think that. I mean, Thibodeau was playing their guys like how many minutes? They maxed out their
41.
They maxed out their regular season potential, right? So I don't think this. I think this team, but that's so contradicting because if I had to pick a team to make the the finals. I think it's the Knicks in the
Hmm.
East.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I mean,
That's so tough.
this is they honestly like did not change much in the offseason other than the coaching change. They have their same starting five, bench is practically the same.
No, it's not. They got that boy Yabusele, Big Booty
Oh my
Yabusele. They got
God.
Jordan Clarkson. They
Yabusele was
got
carrying, Yabusele was carrying that French team in Eurobasket, but no,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Miles McBride will still get some decent minutes, and
Shoot, I'm
with
going. No, no, no. I'm taking that back. I'm going under on the Bucks and over on this. I think this team is good.
you're going,
I like this team.
yeah, yeah. Mitchell Robinson's also Mitchell
There's,
Robinson's a pretty
they're starting
he's a
him.
pretty yeah, he's a pretty underrated player. I think injuries have bugged him. He gets a lot of like minor injuries, out for like
Yeah,
2 weeks there, 3 weeks there. Um, but I do like this team, and they're looking like the top contender in the East right now. I do think they, other than the Cavs, but I do think they hit this over.
I hope that they play, whether it's in the conference finals or whatever. I hope they play the Cavs in the playoffs because seeing them with Robinson and Cat go up against Mobley and Jared Allen, I think would be great because they're like the two teams that really run a double
Yeah.
big aside from the Thunder and make it work because that's what they're
Hmm.
going with this year is the
Yeah.
moving Josh Hart to the bench. Over under.
No. No. I'm taking the over, same as
God,
you on this one.
dude, we agree on like it. Okay. The easiest over for me. I think they're going to be the 2 seed. Orlando Magic, 50.5. They get a healthy Franz, bring in
Hmm.
Desmond Bain, a healthy Jalen Suggs, and Franz Wagner is actually shooting the ball well in Eurobasket. I think they're good, bro. I'm all on the. I wouldn't be surprised if they're the 1 seed. I think this team is going to be really good. I'm all in the. I'm all
Yeah,
in on the Orlando Magic.
I think their bench is gonna be the biggest question of this team. Not that it's a bad bench, but I think their starting five is they've played a lot of minutes together, other than Desmond Bain moving into addition and Tyus Jones. But Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, they have that, they have insane chemistry, and they're both super, super good players.
Also,
I don't know
Franz
what to say
Wagner.
about this team. Um,
No, I agree with the bench thing. It would be huge if Anthony Black could actually take a step and do something.
mhm.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I think they have Tristan da Silva on the bench who played with Franz Wagner in Eurobasket. He looked like a really good player when I watched him in Eurobasket. He's a really athletic guy. He's basically just like another Franz Wagner, just not as,
Wagner.
maybe
You gotta say
just not
Wagner.
as.
It's not Wagner. 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 It's German.
I'm
Come on,
American.
Eurobasket. I know, but it's
Franz
Franz
Wagner. Franz
Wagner.
Wagner.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but yeah, I think this team will be good. Obviously, Jalen Suggs, Moritz Wagner are injured, but um, a 50.5 is a lot, but I think I'll take the
Orlando
over on them.
Magic. Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Shoot, man. Now we got the team with the biggest gap. They could either lose all of their games or win all of them. The 76ers, bro. What even
Yeah.
like
I mean that's why their win total is just around 500, 42.5. Last
yeah.
season they ended 24-58. Obviously, season-ending injuries to Paul George and Joel Embiid and even Jared McCain later in the season. No, their team. I mean, they brought in VJ Edgecombe from the draft. Obviously, that's probably their biggest addition, and more than anything, their biggest addition or subtraction is can their team stay healthy? So,
No,
yeah,
well, it's not even that. It's just can Joel Embiid play basketball? Like, is he gonna be on the court? He played a preseason game the other day and he looked good, but it's just like, is he gonna play? Like, there's so many
oh,
like looming
exactly,
things with
yeah,
him. I mean,
yeah,
because I really do like I'm gonna go under, but I really
same,
do like this team. Like Maxi, Jared McCain, VJ. I even bro, I'm the biggest Quentin Grimes guy you'll meet. Like I like this team, but they just gotta they gotta figure something
yeah,
out.
yeah.
They gotta
I'm
figure
taking
something
the under
out.
on this team. I just don't
Yeah.
trust them.
No, me neither. Me neither, man. Is it Nick Nurse? Is Nick Nurse the coach there?
Yep, Nick
Hmm.
Nurse is still the coach there, and I also don't trust him too much.
That's an NBA champion, bro.
Hmm. That's
Toronto
crazy. He got
Raptors.
fired right after that. Are they
Toronto
the next team?
Raptors. Yeah,
That's funny.
40 and a half. I'm going under. I mean, I like this team. I just don't think that. I think it's just an influx of wings and
Hmm. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm going under as well. I've seen some videos about them in the preseason, and this team just looks chaotic.
yeah.
Emmanuel Quickley cannot play the one. He can't control the
Dude, they
game.
paid him that bag too. They paid
Yeah,
their contracts is crazy. They're paying Brandon Ingram $30 million.
yeah. I think they have the talent. I mean, every NBA team has the talent to win.
Yeah.
I just think Brandon Ingram is, I don't think he's going to be the same guy he was, in his earlier years of his career. And obviously, the young guns like RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Emmanuel Quickley are going to get more shots up. Um, but yeah, definitely taking the under on these Raptors. Just
Yeah.
don't. That's just a high line for them. Like I don't like. I think they'll finish in a similar place they were last year. I just don't see them
Yeah.
getting any
No,
better.
I mean, I even think they would win more games. I just don't see them
Yeah.
jumping 10 games. Like I don't think
Oh
Brandon
yeah.
Ingram
Yeah.
brings that team up 10 games. No.
Yeah.
But
I do
it's I
really like
mean,
their
go
I
ahead.
do really like their coach. I do like Darko. Uh, uh, he was a good coach for them last year because I think they went over what people thought they would have been last year with
Yeah.
just like the midseason blow up and everything. But I just think, yeah, it'll just be hard for this team to gel together. But I'm taking the under for right now.
Scooty Barney.
And moving
Um,
on to the last East team.
Most exciting team in the league. I'm actually like,
Yeah,
bro, I'm so desperate for the NBA. I would love to watch Wizards Jazz right now.
yeah. It's almost
Mm.
time.
It's almost time. No, I would go
Yeah.
under. I like 20 is so low, but I don't know. It's just I want to be like they should be able to squeeze out 20 wins, but at the same time I just don't see it. I just don't
Mm,
see it. Like they
hmm
have I mean, they got all the young guys. They have Middleton. But I just don't.
They
I
have
just
it's all the young guys plus McCollum and Middleton,
yeah.
and maybe
Oh, that
Bagley off
yeah.
the bench.
Yeah. I don't know. Like because Bilal Kabali, he did not look good in Eurobasket, if I don't recall. I don't think like he wasn't even
Yeah,
playing.
he didn't play much. Yeah, he didn't play much minutes. Alex Sarr um he looked okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I hope he progresses and he looks good, but I'm going
Yeah,
under.
yeah, and they
You're
got a new
you're going
coach.
under on this team?
How many unders do I have?
I was gonna say one, two, three, four, five, six,
Damn,
seven.
I think I
You
have
have eight.
10.
You have eight. You have eight. You have eight unders.
Honestly, but it's the East, so
Shoot, I tried to go 7-7. It was hard for me not to go over. I wanted to go over on the Wizards.
yeah, I'll go under on the Wizards.
All right. Um,
Yeah,
to the West.
moving to the West.
To the West. The Dallas Mavericks.
The West is going to be so much more interesting
Dude,
than the East. Like, I mean, every team is interesting in their own way and they've changed, but the West has changed in like some substantial ways. So,
mm-hmm.
um, that'll definitely be
I
interesting to see.
yeah, no, I'm very curious. I'm looking at these numbers. These are gonna be tough. Okay, yeah. Mavericks, 41 and a half. What do you think?
41 and a half. They had 39 wins last season. Um,
They did have Luca for most of the season.
yeah. Yeah,
I
they had
heard I
Luca for
guess
most of the
he was hurt. He
season.
was hurt a lot though.
Yeah, they did have injuries. Obviously, like a very blown up, different lineup this year with Russell and Slag. Um, I wonder how this team is gonna play together. I think Jason Kidd's a really good coach and he can make the most out of them. Is AD gonna stay healthy? I really like Lively. I really like Gafford. I really like Washington. Um, Seems hard for me to assess.
I'm gonna go under. I like how this team looks. I like Cooper Flag. He looks comfortable. He looks good. But I don't foresee them having like. I think Anthony Davis is probably gonna deal with the injuries. Kyrie's out right
Hmm.
now. I don't think I mean, they have Ryan Nembhard playing minutes over D'Angelo Russell. I don't think it's gonna work out to that. I think 41 is a really high number for how good the Western Conference looks. I think that's an easy under.
Exactly. I was just going to say that, like, when I'm looking at the West teams, I have to think about they're playing Western Conference teams for most of their games.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
um, I really, really want to take the over on this team,
Take it.
but
Do it.
okay, I'll take the over. I'll take the over. I
Yeah.
believe in them. AD will stay healthy. Jason Kidd will give him super serum, so it's okay.
Who we got next?
We have your team,
The
me,
Denver.
Denver Nuggets.
Oh man.
Is this
The-
team losing a game? Is this team losing a game?
yeah, we're definitely gonna lose games. I mean, Jokic doesn't care half the time, but
Yeah,
um,
that's true.
nah. I mean, it's tough because I 100% think we're a better team, but do I think that a veteran team is going to jump up 3 wins in a stacked Western Conference? I don't know. Um,
Mhm.
Aaron Gordon was out for a lot of the year last year, and I really like the addition of Cam Johnson. I think I told you
Mhm.
this. I mean, I like all the additions. I think Hardaway can be good sometimes. I think Bruce Brown, in theory, is good. He hasn't looked great in preseason, but I mean, just to have a point guard come off the bench is good. But I think Valanciunas is huge. Like for Jokic to be able to go to the bench and the arena not burned down is huge because
Mhm.
it's just like they say it all the time on the broadcast, but he goes to the bench and you just kind of hold your breath. It's like, oh God, like what's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
Yeah.
Um, so I think we'll be over. I think it'll be over 53.5. I don't think it'll be much over. I think 54, 55 wins. Um, but I like this team a lot, man. Like I'm so excited for the year. Like
Mhm.
I feel bad for you
Yeah.
having to deal with a down year. I think
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go over.
What do you think about the new coach for your Nuggets?
I love it. I think it's great because I think Malone was I think he was a great coach, but I think he was
Mhm.
everyone just kind of got tired of him bickering and being like so hands on. I think because of the fact that we have Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, obviously Jokic, and then now a Cam Johnson. We have Hardaway. We have a lot of veterans, people who have been around, experienced.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't. They kind of know, like it's a players' league. Like just you saw when Malone go out, like Jokic was like coaching. He was drawing plays. He was more
Mhm.
active. Like it's his team. Let him orchestrate it. So I think it's good. I think it's really good. And I mean, you see what other coaches we have? We brought in
What?
Jared Dudley and JJ Barea to be our offensive
Okay.
and defensive specialists.
No, that's good. That's nice. Yeah,
Fine.
I mean, this is one of the most stacked rosters in the league. I mean, like, they just have such a great balance of defense and offense, and Aaron Gordon showed out last year, especially in the playoffs. He
He
stepped up
looks
huge.
good too. He's shooting.
Christian, yeah, Christian Braun is such a great player. He's explosive. He ignites the arena. Jamal Murray is obviously an up and down player, but he's a star. That's every star, and he's looked
He's
good more than
always
bad.
yeah, he's always
So
out of shape coming into the season and he looks to be in shape, so that's huge.
yeah,
Over
yeah,
under. I need
Bruce,
to
and
stop
I
glazing my
mean,
team. We need to move on.
in a stacked West Conference,
Take the under. Disagree.
yeah, I was gonna take the under on this team.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna take the under on this team.
No, it's like I said, it'll be close. Like
It's a no,
neither will
yeah.
surprise me.
I do think they're literally probably gonna get 53 wins or 52 wins. I think they're just around the same. I think they're gonna go for that, and I don't think they're gonna. I think with Jokic, they're just gonna try to play it safe.
So fair. All right. From my favorite team to my least favorite team. I think the Warriors is an easy under 48.5. I don't I'll let you talk because I can rant about this team forever.
What do you have to rant about?
No, I just don't see this team being good. Like 48 and a
Yeah,
half. Like they have Curry, but I don't believe in Jimmy Butler
yeah,
anymore. He didn't look good. Like I know it was a new team, but I
yeah.
just don't like they have Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green are great playmakers, but they're not floor
Hmm.
spacers. And I know you have the ultimate floor spacer in Steph Curry. I don't believe in this team. The Kuminga situation is weird. Like, how are they going to play him? Al Horford is, I know one of your guys, but he's old, bro. He's so old.
I will tell you this, like when Al Horford, whenever he leaves the Celtics, he plays so bad. Like he
Yeah.
was really good on the Celtics. He got traded. He went to OKC for like a year-ish. He was so bad. Like they didn't even play him too because they want to develop their young players. So, that's part of the reason. But then he came back to the Celtics and he was so good again. He was, honestly like my biggest X factor in us winning the championship because he was just so huge, so many big threes. Um, but yeah, on the Warriors, I just feel like he's just chasing the money at this point in his career. He got his championship. He was super happy with that. I don't think he's going to play like a super big role at all. Obviously, Curry and Green are getting up there in age. Their benches, D'Anthony Melton's injured. Moses Moody is injured. They have Buddy Hield, who is like the most hot cold player. Kuminga, who Steve Curry's never going to play. So, um, I'll take the under on this team as well. I don't love them. I think Curry can carry, but he's not going to get the minutes that he's used to getting because of his age. And I just don't think the bench has the offensive. I think they have the defensive potential, just not the offensive. Gary Payton off the bench, Quentin Post. So
I like GB2. I don't like Quentin Post. That was like the one when the Nuggets played the Warriors, like he just was getting bullied. Like by like
mhm,
they were playing better with him off the court and like having Draymond guard Jokic because he would just get
yeah.
destroyed. I think you're making stuff up. Buddy Hield is not hurt. You keep saying people
No, I
are
didn't.
hurt.
No, I didn't say Buddy Hield.
Bro, I swear to God, I swear you said Buddy Hield was
No,
hurt.
I said
Okay.
D'Anthony Melton is hurt. D'Anthony
Okay.
Melton and
Okay.
Moses Moody is hurt.
Oh, okay. Is
Just
he?
just some defensive pieces for them,
Okay.
defensive depth. Yeah, but no, Buddy Hield's not hurt. But is Buddy Hield starting? No, right?
Probably not, no.
Pajumski's starting probably,
Pods. Yeah.
trying to get
Which
that
I also hate
backcourt.
him. I just don't like that
I don't
team.
like him.
I
Yeah.
just don't like that team. Which we play them on our first like game. We
Oh
play
yeah.
them.
Is that opening night tomorrow?
No.
Warriors
We don't play
Nuggets?
till
No.
Thursday.
Okay.
It's Rockets and Thunder, which I'm gonna miss because I'm gonna be coaching, which sucks, but I'll watch it back. That's gonna be a really good game. And then
Yeah.
it's Warriors Lakers.
Warriors Lakers, that'll be fun.
Look at
LeBron's out.
that. It's okay.
Okay,
Luka
next
and
team,
Houston
the
Rockets.
Rockets.
52 and a
I
half.
mean,
Do they win one more game with the addition of Kevin Durant? It's
I mean, Kevin Durant is the big addition. They're gonna try this big lineup. I love Ime Udoka as a coach. I wish he didn't leave the Celtics. They're gonna be just around that win total. They're gonna be.
y'all
It's
get
gonna be like
all the
this.
good coaches.
I feel like it's just gonna be. Yeah, I know. You know, Brad Stevens sticked around, thankfully, but it'll be all the. It's gonna be that like big clump between like 2 and 5 again, or even
Mhm.
1 and 5 this year. I don't know if OKC is gonna jump ahead again this year of just teams that are around 50 wins. 51, 52 wins. The Rockets are going to be such an interesting team to watch. Şengün is developed so well. He is a mini Jokic, literally. Um, Steven
Don't call
Adams
him
is
that.
Steven
He don't like
Adams.
be calling that.
He does what he's supposed to do. For right now, I feel like how many overs and unders have I taken? I've
We
taken,
just started for the West.
yeah, I've taken 2 unders and an
You took
over for,
I think you took one under, one over. We're on the Rockets.
yeah.
Oh, you've
Oh
taken
yeah. No, no, the
two
Mavericks
unders,
we
two
had.
unders, one over, two unders, one over.
Yeah. So for the Rockets, I'll go
Over 52 and a half.
I'll go I'll go
Dang, bro.
I don't know.
I'm
Damn, but
gonna go under
they have
because they They got older, and they were super healthy last year. And I think Fred VanVleet was huge for this team. They lose the defense of Dylan Brooks. Um, I would say under. I think it's going to be a really good team, but I think that they're like the 3 or 4 seed, and I think they're right around 50 wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the under as well. I'm gonna take 3 unders to start.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Next team, we have 49.5 for the Los Angeles Clippers. I like this team because I believe in James Harden. He's not, I mean, obviously he's got his playoff stuff, but he don't miss the playoffs. Like this was his team last year. He was killing. I really like Zubac. Um, I mean, I think it's a good team. I think as long as they stay healthy, with them being all so old, they got man, their team is so old, dude.
I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under. They're
Old.
old,
I
bro.
wish
They're
it wasn't
old.
so
Unk.
high.
This is an unk team. This is an unk team. They got all this like they're going under. Like Kawhi, is he even playing half the season? Like I don't know. Like is he even gonna play half? It's just so many questions. I'm taking the under though. I think against a really stacked West, they're gonna sit players out. They're gonna have a lot of people not playing back to backs. They don't go above 49 wins.
Oh, this is because it's them and the Lakers that I'm kind of stuck on. Shoot, man, you really are hate watching under. Okay, I'll go. Give me the over. I like the addition of John Collins. I think
Mhm.
he adds defense because I mean, if you look at their starting lineup, they got James Harden, they got Kawhi, they'll start
They have
John
Beal
Collins, Zubac, and then I
and
know, but
Beal.
is Beal gonna start? I guess who was
Either
Norman
Beal,
Powell was
Beal,
starting in that spot last year. It'll either be Beal or Chris
Beal,
Dunn,
Bogdanovich, or
Bogdanovich.
Dunn.
Um, but I mean, I think pretty much solely off of James Harden, I would take that over. And I like Zubac. Like I think Zubac can be an All NBA player this year. Um, I'll take the over. I'll take the over. I'm glad we're disagreeing, but you're just a hater, so it doesn't really mean nothing. Los Angeles Lakers, 46.5. I think it's really hard for me to go under 46.5 for a Luka Doncic led team.
I was gonna say exactly the same thing. I'm going over for that reason.
But I think I might go under. I even with like I don't believe in DeAndre Ayton. I like Austin Reeves. I don't believe in Marcus Smart. Rui's not good. Jared Vanderbilt is not good. They just don't like Gabe Vincent is not good. You can call me. I would go under on this team. I think they're gonna go up against teams on a night to night basis who are going to really focus, especially with LeBron being out. Like they're gonna do everything they can to try and stop Luka. So I'll go under as much as it pains me to go under. I'll go under.
I'll go over. I just like Luka Doncic. I think he's a great player, and he's going to lead this team. And to have Austin Reeves like by his side to be able to do some of the playmaking, it helps him. Just like how Kyrie was by his side. Um, but I like this team. I think their depth without James is a little iffy, but I don't mind Connect and um Connect
There's
for
no reality that he stays on this team, right? After they like traded him but didn't trade him.
and traded back. Yeah, yeah, that was crazy.
Can you imagine working somewhere and then they fire you, but then they call you 2 days later and be like, "Hey, we actually need you to come into work." Like,
Yeah,
how would
that
you
would be
feel?
crazy.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
that would be nuts.
yeah. Um, shoot, shoot. I really should go over on this team, shouldn't I?
I
What
don't
did
mind your under. I feel like they can go under very easily.
did you go
I
over or
mean,
under on the Rockets? Sorry, I'm behind.
I went on the Rockets. I went
52.5.
under. Pretty sure I went under. I was a hater. Remember, I'm a D1 hater.
Shoot, you are a D1 hater. Okay. Memphis Grizzlies, 39.5. They won 48 games last year.
They won 48 games last year. That's crazy, low-key.
Yeah, but they had Desmond Bain.
Yeah, he carried them. They have a new coach, don't they? Some
Yes, Thomas Isolo. He
yeah.
was their interim coach last year.
Mm. Yeah, so we'll see how he does. I think people forget with Morant's injuries that he's a superstar. Great player. Jaren Jackson. Um, I think 39 is just too low for them. I think they're a playing team, and I think they win about 41, 42 games. I'm gonna go over on them. I like the addition of Caldwell Pope.
I hope he
Um,
can start shooting again. Because he was
yeah,
horrendous from 3 last year. Like, the Magic brought him in solely to shoot the 3, and he could not hit shots.
yeah. Um, I I don't know how to feel about this team. I mean, you just gotta like. I'm just excited to watch them though. I think Morant being back is fun, and they're a very like different dynamic of a team without Bane. Because I just feel like whenever I heard the Grizzlies, I thought of Morant and Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. So
Trip
now it's
J.
just different. Yeah. So, but I will take the over on this team. I think the West is competitive, and I think everyone's going to stay pretty close together. So I don't think there's going to be a big gap between those like 5 and 10 seeds. I feel like there's not going to be a big gap, and they're all going to be around 40 wins. So I think Memphis will just be above that.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do something that I shouldn't do. I'm gonna backtrack, and I'm going to take the. Oh my God. No, I'm not. I'm going to stick. Yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
gonna take the over.
stick with your gut.
I'm taking the over on the Lakers. I just
This
can't,
is gut reactions.
bro. Yeah, no, you're right.
Gut reaction
Under
picks.
under on the Lakers. Okay.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies, man. Okay, under. I'll go under because I just think the West is gonna get way better. I think the Pelicans are gonna be better. I think the Blazers are gonna get better. I think a lot of these teams are gonna get better. I think Minnesota's still gonna be good. Denver got better. OKC is still gonna run the West. And they lose Desmond Bain, and I mean I want them to go over, but I don't see it happening. You kind of got me there with the whole jaw thing because that one year he was an all-star, he was so good. But
Hmm.
we just haven't seen it since then, and he's been so injury prone. Um, and so I'm gonna go under on the Grizzlies. Minnesota Timberwolves, 49.5 after winning 49 games last year.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
gonna I'm gonna go over. I like this team. I
okay.
think they're always gonna compete. Um, I think that they. Did you hear what Ant said about like how he's gonna stay engaged when he's playing bad teams?
Oh, yeah. Of course he will.
No, he was like he
No,
was
he.
like he was like just when we play bad teams, so I can stay engaged. I'm gonna go for my career high every night. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
no,
I think this team depends a little too much on Ant, and um, I think the reliability on him is just a little high, especially like this last playoff run. And when he had a bad game, everything fell apart offensively, and they just could not get going. Like they just tried to get him going, and if he had a bad night, he had a bad night, and they would lose. I think 49 is a super good line for them. Obviously, every team line is very
I'm
good.
taking the under. By the way, I'm switching it. I looked ahead. I'm taking the under. I forgot that they lost. Nah, they lost to kill Alexander Walker. And as much as I think Terrence Shannon can
You're
step up, I don't
you're
think.
stealing my under.
Yeah, I'm stealing your. Bro, you need to go over, bro. You're such a hater.
I'm taking the under, bro. They have the
Oh.
same team. They lost Walker. They got a couple young guys on the
I do
bench,
like
but
Terrence Shannon
I,
though. I really do like
I
him.
think I think the West is competitive, and I think, like I said, there's gonna be those teams from like 2 to 10. It's gonna be teams that all are all around 45 to 55 wins. But I think the Pelicans are gonna get up there. Blazers are gonna get closer. So that's why I think all these top mid teams are just gonna be under their win total because the Pelicans are gonna steal those wins this year.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be weird. I like. Yeah, I can't wait to look back on this and see See how much of a hater you are. Um, the Pelicans. So I said the Magic are my team in the East, and while I don't
Yeah.
think that the Pelicans are going to be like a top 5 seed, they're my team in the West.
Hmm.
I think that I think they're going to be a top 8 seed, which sounds crazy, but
Wow, that
um,
is crazy.
Zion, dude, I have you ever seen Zion in person?
No, I have not.
Bro, that's like crazy. He's just like when he's healthy, he's so good, dude. And
Oh yeah,
like they got Jordan Poole. Um, I
yeah.
think Jordan Poole can he's never really been in a like because when he was with the Warriors, he was kind of in that scoring role, and then when he went to
Hmm.
the Wizards, he was just like I'm gonna chuck it up. But now I feel like he really has responsibility and he needs to play make. And Trey
Yeah.
Murphy the third is like one of my favorite players. Is my favorite
Hmm.
non-Nugget player in the league,
Yeah.
and I think he's just showed flashes of what he can be last year before he got hurt. I like Herb Jones. They got Looney and Yves Missy, Yves. Um, no, I'm really excited for this team. I think this team can be good. Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen. I think they have a lot of strings that they can pull. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, their biggest loss is CJ McCollum, but they brought in Jordan Poole. They brought in Sadiq Bey on the bench. So that's a pretty good addition for them. I think Zion looks really healthy. He's gonna be great. I do like Jeremiah Fears. He's probably one of the first round rookies that struggled most in preseason. I think he shot just under 20% from three, about 17%. So not great percentages, but he'll open up. I think Derek Queen is super good as well. I really like him. So I think this
He just got
team, if
cleared
they,
for basketball activity this weekend. He's been hurt, but
that's good. So I think, yeah, and especially like you said, I love Trey Murphy. He's so good on defense. They don't have
he can
Murray
shoot
right
the
now.
out the ball too.
Uh,
He's so
I
good.
love Jose Alvarado. He's such a fun player to watch. They have
Love.
they got the GOAT, Bryce McCowens. I'm not sure if he's on a two-way contract or
To
not, but
go. What team is Delano Banton still on the Blazers?
um oh, he's been all over the place. I think he played with the Celtics in the summer league. Or
Really? He was on
but
the
then
Blazers
but
last year.
yeah, but no, but like you can play for like different summer league teams, I think, like some
Yeah.
like 10-day like yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I don't know where he is right now, but yeah. So we'll see, but I am taking the over on this team, by the way. I do
Yeah,
think they're
I already
gonna,
penciled it in. I figured.
yeah, I think the West is just gonna get tighter and there's gonna be less difference between like the bottom teams other than, a couple, but obviously Spurs, Pelicans getting better. So I think there's definitely gonna be more competition in those playing spots. And the Pelicans are one of those teams.
Yes. So, little update. For the West, you have one, two, three, four,
All unders, right?
five, four overs. You have four overs.
That's
Wait,
a
is that
lot.
right? Yeah. And then unders, you have one, two, three, four, five. So 4 and 5. So you have one more
Not
under.
bad.
Considering you
Yeah.
have way more unders in the East, I think you should pick those
Yeah.
overs up. I have. Oh my goodness. Actually, I might have counted wrong. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you have four overs. I only have three overs. I'm the hate. Oh, I'm the hater. I'm the
You only have
hater.
3 overs? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Pick it up. Three
No, I knew that
overs.
was happening because I'm taking straight overs from you. 63.5 for the defending champions. 68-14 last year. How do you feel?
I mean, did their team even change? Like they have the same exact team. They just signed extensions, didn't they?
Yeah, they have the same team. They
Yeah.
get Topich.
Yeah, same, 10-man or 8-man rotation basically. Yeah, Topich injured, but um yeah, I mean, I really like this team. Their chemistry is there. Coaching's great. I mean, they're gonna have a lot of tough games in the West, but I think they still run away with the West this year. But I don't know if they go as high as 68 just because like some other West teams are getting better. But I think they sweep the East again. Like I doubt they lose more than a couple games to the Eastern Conference teams. So I think they're going to be around, 65 win team again.
Hmm.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So typically
I
after you
will.
win a championship, you have the post winning hangover, as you
Yeah.
and I both know that it's
Hmm.
hard to go back to back.
Yeah.
But I think if there's any team that can do it, even as a Nuggets fan, it's this Thunder team. Just because they're young,
They're young.
like
Yeah. And
they,
Shea still has a lot to prove.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I
so,
think they know that people doubt them and that people don't like them, and
hmm
I think that they use that. And unfortunately,
and
I am
even
one of those
so, like,
people.
yeah, they won the championship, but even so, like, um, Chet, he didn't think he played his best. He thinks he can still improve.
Hmm.
Caruso is obviously a super huge piece for them, but same with
Oh,
Hartenstein, like,
they don't
and
win. They don't win
SJ,
without Caruso.
yeah, and SJ too. Like SJ, just he's hard on himself, so he thinks he can do better, and obviously he was an MVP last year, but if he thinks he can do better, then I think this team definitely, if they push themselves, they can definitely get to 65 wins again.
Yeah, I don't think they win the chip, but I think they win the regular season. All right. The Phoenix Suns, 30.5 after a 36 win team. What you think? I'll go with the shoot, man. Shoot,
Yeah,
man.
you can go ahead. Sorry.
I know you could. Um, I'll go over. I'll go over. I think it's gonna be. I think Devin Booker is gonna step back into that. Like, I'm worth my $60 million contract. I think he's gonna be really good. I'm excited to kind of see him take that like point guard number one option. Like, just take
Hmm.
take his swagger back, because he really hasn't been like, he's been good with KD there, but he hasn't been crazy. And then he gets to play alongside the defense with Dylan Brooks. I like
Yeah,
Molly Watch, the center they drafted out of Duke. I,
yeah,
I I think this team could be a fun watch. I think whether or not they do go over or under depends a lot on what Jalen Green does, though. Um, I think if he's able to buy into a good secondary scorer role, which, I mean, what else would he do? I think they can be really good. Or not really good, but I think they can get this total. So I'll go over.
yeah, yeah. I think 30.5 is, you know, a pretty low total. They won 36 games last year. Obviously, they had KD, and Co. Dylan Brooks can, I definitely could see him averaging close to 30 a game, with the rest of this offense. Just, I mean, Grayson Allen has had his struggles. This team just, I mean, they're just like thrown together. It almost seems like Phoenix is definitely in like more of a rebuilding stage. 30.5 wins is really low. Um, I mean, Devin Booker's really good. I still want to take the under on this team. I don't know. I don't like them.
That's
I
fair.
just think the I just think the franchise in general just has had their struggles, and they're bringing in a new coach. I don't know how he's going to be, but I just can't trust this team. I think they're just going to be with the Jazz. I think they're just going to be one of those bottom teams in the West this year. Someone's got to be at the bottom.
Yeah, that's another thing with me is that's one that I would not be surprised if it went either way. But
Mm,
I'm hopeful that Devin Booker will be Devin Booker again.
yeah,
On to one that I find very interesting, the Portland Trailblazers at 35.5 after winning 36 games last year.
yeah,
I personally, I like this team. I like Shaden Sharp. I like Scoot. I wish he would. I'm hopeful that he will still potentially take a leap. I think having Dame there to kind of mentor him and be there for him is good. Um, I really like Denny Abdia. I also really like Donovan Clingan. I think that he is a good defender. Obviously, he's a good defender, but I think he can be a premier defensive big, like a DPOY level big. Um, his rim deterrence toward the end of the year last year was really high. I like this team. I think that they're going to struggle with the fact that they don't really have that go-to guy. I think Denny Abdia can become that go-to guy. Um, but I don't think
Yeah,
they're there yet. I think the West is too
too
stacked.
strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll have to go under. I like this team, but I don't think they're there yet.
yeah. I think I like their coach. I like Chauncey Billups a lot.
He's a good
Um,
coach. I do like the
I
way that
like the addition. I do like the
Chauncey.
addition of Jeremy Grant. I think he's a little overpaid, but or no, Jeremy Grant's been there. What am I talking
Yeah,
about?
he's been there, bro. He's just paid
Yeah,
hella.
he
That's
yeah he just got paid. Yeah.
You mean the addition of
But I
Damian Lillard?
yeah the return. But he's out for a while. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know how I feel about this team. I think same as last year. They just have that kind of tenacity, and Denny Abdia is going to will them to some wins, and um, they have a decent, front court and Jeremy Grant and Donovan Clingan. So, with the over under being set at what they got last year, just
They
about
kind of
35 and a
overachieved
half.
last year, though. You do have to remember that. They were like winning games at the end
Um,
of the year when they were really not supposed to.
oh yeah. Yeah. They definitely won games. I I don't know how I feel about this team. Mm, er, yeah, Drew's getting old. I'll take the under. I really want to take the over, but I'll take the under as well. I'll agree with you on something.
This next one is gonna hurt me because I don't like this team, but I think I'll have to go over on the Kings. They won 40 games last year. It's set at 33.5. As much as I love Russell Westbrook and I appreciate him as a basketball player, I like him being in the league, but I don't like this. They have like four guys who need the ball to be effective. Like DeRozan doesn't play off ball. Sabonis doesn't play off ball. Westbrook like has kind of started to
Sabonis
develop too, but like I th-
Sabonis could play off ball,
I think
but
he's most
Schroeder,
effective though with the ball in his hands. Schroeder needs the ball. The only
yeah,
guy that
Schroeder.
really think can adapt well to playing off ball is Zach LaVine. Um,
Keegan Murray too, once he's back.
yeah. No, but what I'm getting to is with all that being said, I think it'd be really hard for me to say that a team with DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis,
Is not
Keegan
gonna,
Murray,
yeah.
Dennis Schroeder like doesn't win 33 games. So I'll go over on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over as well for the same reason. I think just the line's a little low. A lot of people, I think the line's set because a lot of people and analysts are just saying that this team is just the worst
It's clunky
chemistry
though.
team
The
ever.
spacing is really clunky.
Yeah, yeah,
But I
definitely.
mean, Sabonis was in the small amount of attempts that he had last year. He was shooting the
Yeah,
crap out the ball. Um, San Antonio Spurs. I'll let you go
sorry.
first because I have strong feelings about the Spurs. Okay, you good, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you. San Antonio Spurs. Okay, so they're at 44 and a half wins. They won 34 last year. Obviously, rookie year for Victor Wembanyama. He was in and
No,
out with
he's not a rookie last year.
2 years ago. He was a rookie.
Yeah, he was
Oh
just
my
hurt
God. I
last
mean,
year.
he's been injured like on and off last year for sure. Mm. They have a new they have a new coach too, right? And so did the Kings.
Yeah.
Well, someone took over for Greg Popovich last year.
Yeah, who's the Kings coach? I don't remember. Is it Christie?
Um, yeah, Doug Christie, and
I don't
then the
know.
Spurs have Mitch Johnson, I believe,
Yeah, I don't
as
know.
their
I know he was
head
the
coach.
Enderman, but
Yeah, maybe they made him their head coach. But yeah, this team is definitely um interesting. They have a very young backcourt and Stefan Castle, Devin Vassell, De'Aaron Fox is still young. He's injured for a little bit. Dylan Harper too. Wembanyama, obviously, it's gonna be so interesting to see like how he develops and how much of a star he becomes this year and how healthy he
because
remains.
he's
So
gonna be a star. He's
yeah,
gonna be.
he
He's gonna be
is.
so good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
44 and a half. I don't know if they make that kind of a jump from 34 and 48 to 44 and a half wins. I still think this team is a little young. I want to take the over, but I think they'll hit 40 wins. I think they'll be a play-in team, but with the competition in the West, I think they'll be just around 42 wins this year, but I don't think they hit that over. I'm going to take the under on this team.
It's another Kool-Aid team for me. I think this team goes over. I think Dylan Harper is a real NBA player. I think in almost any other year, he's the first overall pick. Any year that you don't have
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Flag. I think De'Aaron Fox. I mean, 2 years ago, De'Aaron Fox was the clutch player of the year and willing that the Kings team to a competitive
Yeah,
playoff series. I think he's
yeah,
a real NBA. I mean, Stephon Castle won Rookie of the Year last year. Um,
yeah,
I like this team, and I think Wemby's a top 5 player in the NBA, which sounds crazy, but like he when he's on the court, he's just so good, and he looks so good in preseason. I
yeah,
I think he's going to be really good this year. I mean, he's barring injury, he's DPOY. Like you can just give it to him already. So
yeah. No, he's a super, 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 super talented player, and they have a lot of talent on this team. And it will be, I think they're a team that, once the first 10 games go by, we'll see if they're a team that will easily hit that over or not.
yeah, I agree. Okay, last one. We're almost there. Give me the over on the Jazz, man. Give me the over. They won 17
19
games
and a
last year,
half.
19 and a half. I think they're a better team than like the Wizards are. I think Ace Bailey, he's looked so good. I'm rooting for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a
He
good
looked really good in
player.
preseason.
Yeah, I mean, Walker Kessler is obviously a good player. They still have Laurie Markkinen on this team, who's a real NBA player. Um,
Yeah,
no, I think this team slightly will go above 19 and a half. I like this team. It
yeah,
just sucks that they're in the West, but
yeah, yeah. No, I agree with you. I think this team goes slightly over. I still think it's like an interesting team to watch. We'll see how they're coached. A lot of different type of talent on this team, from Markkinen to Bailey to Collier. Um, and it's a super young team. So it'll definitely be, I mean, they have Kevin Love now too, don't they? That's
shoot, yeah. Did you see those media day pictures?
yeah,
That's one of
I
them.
don't
You
know if
look
he's gonna
down,
play.
you look at that like 10 years from now, you're like, that boy was on the Jazz. Like
Yeah,
what?
when was he on the Jazz? Yeah, because he's not gonna really play. I mean, over Walker Kessler or Yusuf Nurkic, like he's not gonna play over them,
Yeah,
or Kyle Filipowski.
that's
So
what I was gonna say. They got Filipowski on the roster too.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I think they slightly go above that. I think overall, I think the West is definitely going to be the more interesting conference to watch. I'm interested to see what their win record will be against the East, the weak ass East.
man,
But
the East
what?
is gonna be so weird.
Yeah, it is going to be weird. It's like I mean, it's wide open for anyone to take. If the Hawks win the East, though, I'm gonna like.
That's
It's just
torn.
gonna be so
The
weird.
Magic are winning the East. It's either the Magic or the
Yeah.
Knicks.
Or the Celtics can still win it.
Shoot, the Celtics not winning it. The Celtics don't have a damn center.
Yeah. I mean, if they shoot like the Cavs shot last year, so if the Cavs keep shooting well, they'll do good. Do you think an East team wins the finals this year, though? Or do you think that whoever takes the West is still going to win?
I think the East have the advantage of the fact that they are not going to have to go through the playoff run to get to the finals that the West would. Um, but I think the West is too stacked. I would have to take the West because
I mean,
mainly because
I don't know if that gives you an advantage, though. I think like if you go through more stacked teams, I think it builds you more. And if you defeat those teams, you're like, okay, this next team won't be as bad, or like we match up better versus like the Eastern Conference team. Like if you're the Pacers and you're getting through all these injury-ridden teams, which like I don't discredit them getting in the finals, they still have amazing wins. But if you get through injured teams, or like then you get to the finals and you're kind of unprepared in a sense. But I think either way, like both teams who win from Eastern Conference, East and West will be prepared. I just think the West top team will be stronger than the East top team.
No, I agree. I think the West, but I disagree with that because of the fact that the physicality ramps so much up in the playoffs. Like
Yeah.
the Pistons, like Knicks series, they were beating the crap out of each other. Like
Hmm.
you saw, like because of how physical the Thunder played the Nuggets, like not that it's the sole reason for them, but like MPJ got hurt. Aaron Gordon's
Hmm.
injury was making it worse. Like, I mean, if
Hmm.
Aaron Gordon was healthy and Michael Porter Jr. was healthy, I think we have a better chance of winning that series.
Yeah.
I think injuries are just more likely when you have a physical series, but I don't know. It's so
No.
relative. But my main thing is I only see three teams actually, like if I had to place real money, I really only think there's three teams that could win the championship. And I think
Hmm.
that's the Nuggets, the Thunder, and the Knicks. I like
If
the
I'm,
Cavs,
yeah,
but I really don't think that they can do it. I haven't yeah.
I don't care who wins the East. I think whoever wins the West is gonna win. I
Yeah.
don't, I think it's either gonna be the Nuggets or the Thunder. Just because
Who would you
of,
take in a 7-game series right now? The Timberwolves or the Knicks?
um,
Because what if Denver loses to OKC or beats OKC and then
and loses to the Bulls.
Timberwolves, because that's our kryptonite right there. Ant
I
see
think
that
whatever,
Nugget jersey and he go crazy.
I think if the Timberwolves, um, I think if the Timberwolves or even the Rockets make it to the finals against the Knicks, I think they win.
I like the Rockets. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah,
Any
I have hope for them. I want the Rockets to do good just because I want them to get like their get back from all those Warrior series when
yeah.
the Warriors were so good. I just feel so bad. Like all those game 7 losses to the Warriors when their team was so stacked.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate.
Uh I'm excited, bro. Next time we do this, we'll
Yeah,
have
yeah.
actual NBA basketball to talk about.
I know, I know. It'll be
Actual.
interesting to talk about how, the first week of games goes. And yeah, we'll see if any teams go on a big run again. What was the longest winning streak this past season? The Thunder, right? Like 20 games in a row.
I don't. I think it's the Cavs. The Cavs were like
Oh yeah.
18-0, weren't they?
Yeah,
Didn't
the
they?
Cavs they did start. Yeah, they started
Yeah.
really well.
That's another reason that I'm not as high on the Cavs, because they started 18-0 and then they still only finished with like 64 wins and then they lost in the second round. So like,
They're they shot so well last year. Like they shot so above average compared to every other team, and that's why they were a regular season team. Like your playoff shooting percentages are never going to be as good. As much as I love the NBA regular season, like everyone plays harder in the playoffs, Like
yeah.
no one's given it their total all in
Do you
a
think
regular
that
season
do you
game.
think that changes at all this year just because of the fact that there was such a shift in physical? I feel like last year just stood out. Like from the get-go, like the Magic were beating the crap out of the Celtics and the Pistons were beating the crap out of the Knicks and the Thunder were beating the crap out of everybody they played. Do you think teams try and be like change how they play in the regular season or not?
No, I think it's more of a player thing than like a team thing. I think some players like playing harder in the regular season than others. I feel like younger players usually have more of that tenacity and like, going after it in the regular season, like the Thompson twins and, Dylan Brooks and, that whole Pistons team and just a lot of younger teams, younger players, but a lot of older teams or more established teams, they just like they kind of cruise through the regular season. They're not like, the Thunder, like Lou Dort's super aggressive, but the rest of the Thunder players, they were just trying to stay injury free and,
Yeah.
play their game. Same with the Celtics. They're just trying to stay injury free, play their game, not play their important players back to backs. So I think a lot of teams still have especially like management, they have a playoff heavy approach. Like if you're a playoff team going into the season, you're gonna try your best to keep your players healthy for the playoffs, no matter if that costs you a couple wins.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
But,
all right, last thing. Give me your MVP.
um, um, I mean, I feel like the top. I mean, obviously, I think top three is gonna be the same again. Oh, I forget about Doncic though, but I still think top three is gonna be SGA, Jokic, Giannis.
In that order?
Um, mm, I think voter fatigue will be a thing for Shea this year, which I like
Not to
because I
interrupt
do
you, but
think,
that's my thing is like I feel like the whole thing last year was like, look what Shea is doing, look how crazy Shea is. But with all that's around him, how does
yeah,
Shea top that?
yeah, yeah, exactly. And I think Chet will only get better. He'll stay
Yeah.
healthier.
J-Dub too.
And I think, I mean, I do think Jokic should have gotten the MVP last year, but voter fatigue and um, when you're the number one seed in a stacked West, you're going to have the favorable outcome from all the journalists and people, voting for that. So I think Giannis and Doncic are right on up there. That's my top four for winner. I want to put my top two at Giannis and Jokic, and I want to say my winner will be. I want to say. I want to say Giannis is going to have one of those years again. I don't know. I think he
I
has the
like it.
weakest team around him. I think he has the weakest team around him to where he can really average like super great numbers, but I think the East is weak enough to where his team can still finish top three and he can be an MVP candidate.
If they're top three, he better win MVP. Like
Yeah, that's
if
what I'm saying. Like the East is weak enough to where he can carry them to that, then he'll
yeah,
win MVP. Like I think he has that opportunity right now if he stays healthy and he does that.
yeah. No, I
Who is your pick?
I want to say Jokic, but I also unless I don't think his scoring's not going to go up.
I think they just built a better team around him. That's what
Yeah,
makes me
I
scared.
I agree.
His
That's I think
and I
unless he
think his
takes a crazy jump in assists because of the pieces around him, I don't think there's any way he wins it.
yeah, yeah.
No, I
I
would.
think like it also depends how much the new coach conserves his minutes and other players' minutes. Like
Yeah,
how much is Giannis going to play per game in the regular season? How much is Jokic? How much is Shea going to play in the regular season per game? So, you know, we'll see
yeah,
about that.
I agree. I will go. I don't know how to do this without not being a Shea hater. Um, shoot, shoot.
Would you say it's the same top four than I said?
No, I think
Or do you
that
think
I don't
or do you
think
think
Luca's in
like
it. I think Ant. Um,
yeah,
I
think he
do
makes that
think
step?
I do think Ant can take that step. Yeah, I think if the Timberwolves are a top 2 or 3 seed, or if the Bucks are a top 2 or 3 seed, I think even if the Bucks are top 4 or 5, I think Giannis is in contention. Um,
Hmm.
no, I'm gonna do it. I think Jokic can win it. I think that he's gonna kind of have reverse voter fatigue. I think a lot of the people that were
Reverse,
like
yeah.
Jokic should win it. I think if he does anything like he did last year, he'll win it. And then I would go Giannis, Ant, Shea. I
Yeah,
I just
reverse.
think
Yeah,
that
I can see that. Like people give it to Jokic this next year if he does good enough, just because they feel bad for not giving it to last year because he deserved it.
yeah,
Some of that
yeah.
reverse voter fatigue.
And I hope either VJ Edgecombe or Ace Bailey win Rookie of the Year.
Oh yeah, Rookie of the Year will actually, I feel like, be a good battle this year. Last year was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Um, Very underwhelming battle. Like Stephon Castle wasn't even like, I mean, he stood out, but like he
He was
wasn't that
good.
much of
I
a
mean, he
standout. But
deserved the
he was good.
award,
Oh yeah, I'm
but
glad he got it over. I mean, Jared McCain should
appreciation.
have got it,
Yeah.
but
He
he
was
got it for
running
sure.
away with that and then he got hurt.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
no, no,
Sleep.
that's all. I mean, I need to tabulate how many overs and unders I have, but other than that, I hope I have an even amount of both,
I
or
think I
15 and
was
15.
even. I think I was even. One,
I hope
two,
I'm
three,
close to
four, five,
even.
six.
There's honestly, with like the West though, it's so hard because every team is going to be real. Like every team's going to be so close to their totals.
You had 17 unders. But historically, there's more teams go under than over. So
Because there's usually that one team that had like the Thunder last year who has those extra wins,
yeah. Hey, the Thunder could win 72 games this year.
Not against the stacked West. I don't know. They're good against top teams though. They play
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Great first
Well,
episode.
that was great.
Can't wait
That
to
was
come back to
a lot of
this
fun.
in
Yeah.
the end of the year.
Refresh my memory on like, every team and where they're at. Now I can kind of look at every game and be like, okay, this is where this team should finish at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know that Wemby's not a second-year player anymore.
I can't keep track of all the injuries. It's too much.
Yeah.
Even when the season starts, there's going to be like, I feel like injuries I don't know about that I'm just going to have to keep track of. So,
Well, that's what I'm
yeah.
here for. I'll keep you knowledgeable.
Yeah. Yeah, pro analyst.
All right. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the socials. Have a blessed day. Enjoy basketball.
Thank you, Nutter. Have a good night. Thank you all, and have a good night. I'll see you.